I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The prosecution was expected to wrap up its case today in the Sullivan County trial of Paul Novak, the man charged with first-degree murder for the 2008 killing of his estranged wife, Catherine, that allegedly included the setting of a fire at her town of Tustin home. That as a way to cover up the crime and collect insurance money. Will Gonzalez has testified that Novak made incriminating statements. The paramedic had worked with Novak at Jamaica Hospital. Gonzalez said Novak told him he knew how to commit the perfect crime and that fire would get rid of all the evidence. Another former Novak co-worker, Scott Sherwood, pleaded guilty earlier this year to conspiracy. He drove Novak up to the house prior to the fire and the discovery of Catherine Novak's body. West Point Tours and the Newburgh School District have been named in a negligent supervision lawsuit following revelations that school bus security video cameras captured images of young boys engaged in repeated sexual acts in the back of their school bus. An attorney representing the boys in the pending lawsuit said no one was reviewing the graphic videotapes that were described as being on the level of child pornography. The young victims were reportedly coerced into sexual conduct by the oldest boy, who threatened harm if they did not comply. The boys involved ranged in age from 7 to 10 years old. State police were attempting to determine the total number of boys involved and who's responsible for the sexual abuse. Reporter Heather Yakin will have more in the Saturday edition of the Times-Herald Record. A group of store and property owners in the city of Newburgh have made it clear they oppose the plan by Mill Street Partners Development Group to build an apartment building and ground floor supermarket on an empty lot on Broadway between Lander and Johnston Streets. City officials have struggled to reach a decision on what to do with the property since it was acquired in 2009 after the former owner failed to pay the tax bill. Opponents of the development plan say putting a supermarket there will hurt existing small markets, and the low-income housing would hinder continuing attempts to upgrade the downtown corridor.
We're not getting any taxes. We're subsidizing with taxpayer money the building, and it's taking the tax base away from the neighborhood because the businesses can't survive with that kind of competition.
Newburgh City Council members will have the ultimate say on what will be done with a 1.8-acre property. It's been a vacant lot for the past 8 years. In Sullivan County, state police have arrested a 15-year-old for shooting another teen with a pellet gun. Happened at a residence in Grahamsville. The pellet penetrated the 16-year-old victim's abdominal wall and lodged in his liver. He was transferred to Westchester Medical Center, where he underwent emergency surgery to remove the pellet. He is expected to recover. The 15-year-old shooter was charged with second-degree assault. He will be treated as a juvenile offender, and his case will be heard in Sullivan County Family Court. SUNY Chancellor Nancy Zimpher has a lofty goal to make the state SUNY colleges a key player in New York State economic revitalization efforts. Zimpher laid out the strategy during a meeting of the Ulster County Regional Chamber of Commerce. She says an important component of the program is the program Startup New York, which provides tax incentives for business development near SUNY campuses. Chancellor also talked up the need for more distance learning courses and student business internships that she says can turn out to be mutually rewarding. For Sullivan County Sheriff's Patrol Officer Blake Starner, it was definitely suspicious. The sight of a man walking down Broadway in Monticello in the pouring rain while carrying a flat-screen TV. When Starner approached, the man threw the TV and started running. Officers were able to catch up and make an arrest. Police say 26-year-old Michael Engelman of Monticello had entered a residence at 47 Hammond Street and stolen the TV. And officers say Engelman later admitted he had intended to sell it for crack cocaine. Engelman was being held on $30,000 bail following his arraignment on charges of burglary, petty larceny, obstructing governmental administration, and resisting arrest. And it's considered one of the world's healthiest foods. It's the leafy, cholesterol-lowering vegetable kale. And kids from Marbletown Elementary School were picking it from their school garden Thursday. School garden's part of a program in the Roundout Valley School District developed to help improve nutritional standards now mandated in our public schools. It's all part of a growing trend to provide student lunches with healthy foods grown from a school garden. The Round Valley District is currently applying for a USDA grant in hopes of offering courses to promote the region's agricultural roots. Well, get set to enjoy some nice mid-September weather this weekend. Saturday will be sunny and pleasant with cooler temperatures. The highs will be in the upper 60s. More of the same Sunday, another nice day with temperatures getting up around 70 degrees under a partly sunny sky. Stay informed this weekend by reading the Times-Herald-Record and stay connected to breaking news all weekend long here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.